Hello everyone and welcome back to another game of StarCraft 2. Today we've got game number 2 between MisterL and Cystorm. If you remember last game, MisterL took the 1-0 lead against Cystorm. And now it's looking like, let's see what... Another. They are having a bad time with hotkeys. This is 2 games in a row. But, just to introduce everyone, spawning here in the bottom right hand side, we have Cystorm, and in the top left, MisterL. Now you might look at this and go, but I don't know this map. This map isn't in the pool currently. And you would be right. We are playing on Lightshade LE. This one rotated out, God, a year or so ago. These are some older replays, but they still check out. And, you know, I like Lightshade. I honestly think it's a neat little map. It's got this nice little center rotation. You got the sight blocker here. Overall, in my opinion, one of the more solid maps in the pool that's ever been around in recent times. Standard 2 gates. This is back before the whole 1 gate meta really took off, in my opinion. So yeah, we're going to see some standard 2 gate in. Cyber cores. It seems like MisterL is a little bit more efficient with how his timings are, but not by enough for this to make any significant difference. But yeah, we got some fun games ahead of us. Once again with the Probe Scout. Let's see. We gonna do anything fancy? Probably not. Immediately 2 Stalkers in Warp Gate. Stalker Sentry Warp Gate. Alright, alright. It looks like Cystorm's gonna try and put on the push a little early. You'll like to see it. You'll like to see it. Meanwhile, MisterL here is going to play a little bit defensively, get some scout and info. Nothing too fancy. 3rd pylon's going up in the main. No proxies this game. Stargate. We got a Stargate, boys. Let's see. We're going to start posturing on the map. Looks like we might. Probe is running for his life. 2 more Stalkers on the way. Robo Bay. Now, the problem with the Robo Bay is that nothing in the Robo Bay shoots up. So you're going to have Phoenix or Oracle here. Probably an Oracle. This isn't Roddy. Yep, there it is. There's the Oracle. And you got some Stalkers, which are great. Don't get me wrong. But the Robo doesn't exactly help with this. Alright, Natural's a little bit later for MisterL, but we'll see. Let's see if how he uses it. Alright, we go straight for an Immortal. Beautiful hallucinated Oracle to scout this. Sees that the Oracle is out and on the way. Meanwhile, we are pushing at the front, so you just gonna let the pylon fall. Why not? You're about to get reinforcements anyway. He's also got to be ready for that Oracle to come in. Cool. A little bit of micro fighting. Oh, yeah, he keeps the Sentry alive. That's nice. Loses the Stalker. Oh, loses the Sentry in the end, but it's a pretty decent trade out. Oracle's going to come in here and find a battery. Ooh, Stasis Trap. And money. That hurts. You never want to see that. Pylon goes down. Because now MisterL is down in workers, and half of them aren't mining. It's not a good spot to be. This sees the Prism pop out. I don't know why you're microing the Prism away. It's not like it can shoot you. It's already seen you. Big Daddy Laser Boy is here. We're getting charge. Pretty good stuff. Charge before blink, though, is an interesting choice. Makes sense, though. You see that he's going to be doing an immortal push of some kind. Yeah, might as well. I can see it. Shield battery's coming up. Second pylon. He is ready to hold this. Good scout with the Oracle by accident. More pylons, just beefing up infrastructure. Void Rays. Gets a good revelation tag off. This probe is on a mission. Warping more stalkers. We're gonna macro up at home. We're dropping more gas, more gates. Let's see. Little scouting boy here, it looks like. Maybe he's gonna build a base down there. +1 is coming up. Scout and pylon for just this occasion. This is exactly what this is for. Ooh, good snipe on the prism. Now the immortal stuff. Oh, well, kind of sloppy with the void ray though. Yeah, that void ray is so good. Alright. Recalls these guys. Yeah, just take these and go home. Oh, no, well, these guys are dead. You hate to see some donated stalkers. But we're going up to 3 bases about the same time. Down in supply, but that's mostly army after that fight. Couple workers, but other than that can't be made up rather quickly. We're still going immortal. We're adding on the Twilight Council. Meanwhile, down here, we are just going to go ahead and grab a Templar Archives. Doesn't help that the 2 gates are empowered. Those are his only 2 gateways, too. Interesting. Oracle is here to perceive a 3rd base. Going to perceive the same shield battery that was there before. Another shield battery. It's not going to get much done. Now we're just getting some cannons up. Maybe worried about invisible boys. Fool me once, shame on you. Alright. We're going to bring the army around. We're going to go out and play on the map a bit. Well, yeah, you're focusing your entire Stalker ball over here on this Oracle. The attack comes in as this goes down. Ooh, good, almost a good pull. Oh, and now the probes start dying though. Yeah, you just... This is a really nice comp because the Zealots just kind of get on top of the Immortals. The Stalkers deal with the Zealots. So does the Archon. And then the Void Rays, well, they just bzzz and everything dies. Nice little supply block. Down 9 workers. Yeah, game 2 is looking better for Cystorm. 100%. This time, a good probe pull. Only 1 gets stuck. Invisible men are on the way. Disruptors will be on the way once any amount of pylons finish. 1 pylon's not enough, actually. 2 will just barely break the supply block. Yep, he's at 94 out of 98. Or 98 out of 94. Yep, and right back into supply block. That's painful to see. Looks like he's given up on workers for now, though. He's going to try and just build up some army and see if he can do something. However, he's going up against +1, halfway to +2. And he's got no upgrades. Not even a forge yet. Invisible Man tried and failed. Big Zealot Orphan right before the attack. Oh, money stasis. Not bad. But meanwhile... that Disruptor... Yeah, it didn't really do much. Is Green Battery that good? He can't save himself, though. No. That is a very clean attack from Cystorm. Very well done. GG is called. Cystorm takes game number 2, bringing us up to 1 each.